to kind of a corner here. Again, looking at Shadow Fiend, especially down the line, him with the call, he is just going to get obliterated. Lifestealer will be kicked out as TNC will grab a Zeus for their last pick. Is that a Cuckoo Zeus? The Sam H Axe and a Raven Gyrocopter. Seems like that is in fact what it's going to be. And I mentioned earlier, Shadow Fiend is a hero they can abuse. They haven't really gone about that in their second phase. Like, these heroes aren't bad up against Shadow Fiend for sure, but in the lane they don't really do anything because they're not going to interact with him in lane.
Remaining. Choose your hero.
And then kind of rely on the SF to carry the game, and Mushi kind of being a side hero. Now the upside of the Spectre is that Spectre is able to just smash Zeus, smash Disruptor, smash Gyrocopter and Bounty when she gets farmed. That's just what Spectre does. Like, there aren't many heroes that Spectre's not able to kill off when she does get farmed, but that is a pretty big if. If the lanes are rejuggled by TNC, regardless of how the lanes actually end up, if Axe goes up against Spectre, Spectre's going to be in for a rough time, and we'll need Ninja Boogie's support, and then some. Here we go, loading into game 2. TNC, you better win this one and give us a game 3. Got 1437 on the Disruptor. Sam H is on the Axe. We got Tim's on the Roaming Bounty Hunter. Raven's going to be playing the Gyrocopter. Cuckoo is on the mid lane Zeus. Already has a wand first. Interesting. Usually not many spells expected to be cast. I mean, eventually, yeah, but this makes a little more sense. Moon's Shadow Fiend, expecting that Zeus matchup, is already going to grab his magic stick. Got the Spectre on the field, played by Mushi Ninja Boogie. The spooky hero Bane. Oh, he's going to find Cuckoo. Where you going, Cuckoo? There's no escape that way. That way is full of shards. Who's going to get it? They want to give it to Moon, I think. Dude. Yeah, they gave him to Moon, and look at that. We got ourselves some souls. Jabs the Tusk already with the wall off. Ice Mag, not forced to skill anything. Ninja Boogie, same thing. They still have that flexibility, but man, that is so bad. And this gold, this experience, wow, do you really only get 11 experience for... Dude, is this for real? Okay, I didn't know it was that bad, but okay. I see what's going on here. But the real bad thing isn't the first blood, it's the fact that Shadow Fiend got a kill. He's got souls now, man, and this is why you see Clockwork and SF. One of the reasons why you see Clockwork SF picked up so often nowadays is because you can do stuff like this. And the matchup versus Zeus base damage wise usually it slightly favors the Zeus, I guess. How much damage does Arc Lightning do? It does 85, so you can still get CS, but dude, Shadow Fiend is now stacked up as all hell. Sentry absolutely needs to be cleared out by Tim's. With the Lightning Bolt, they'll do it very easily. So yeah, I actually didn't think of that synergy. Being able to Lightning Bolt to clear off sentries so that your Bounty Hunter is able to get in there. So even with these souls, Moon, yeah, will be able to last hit. Might struggle a little bit with so many supports camping his lane. Towards top lane, though, it is going to be Raven going off. I think they maybe got in their heads a little bit here, although the supports are coming in. The Gyrocopter, as powerful as he is, does face up against a Bane and a Tusk. Even though Spectre is kind of a non-factor in the lane, just does have that dagger, Bane and Tusk are absolute powerhouses. Bane is a big guy, and so is this Tusk. Tim's gonna get daggered up, and right-clicked down with Mushi's movement speed, he'll get the kill. You can see Raven forced to do nothing but watch in 1437. Disruptor is not really a tri-lane hero. Your Thunderstrike does do a decent amount of damage, but once he drops that, he's just stone useless. You can't really sit there and bruise with the likes of a Bane. Ooh, shards from jabs, just off the mark. So for TNC, this is kind of an eager attempt to try to pressure Mushi. And so far, I could convincingly say it has not worked. Ninja Boogie still is going to be chased down with the Oov, with Thunder, but it's not going to do enough here. They're chewing through the regeneration of Mineski pretty rapidly here. And over in the bottom lane, Ice has a pretty sad matchup up against the Axe. Now there's a somewhat of a threat here. Oh, Tim, speaking of somewhat of a threat, he's just going to get his brain sapped out. Starship Troopers, where you at? Frankly, I find the thought of a bug that thinks offensive. Cuckoo going hard onto Moon right now. Lightning Bolt won't quite kill. Now into tower range. Moon's just gonna raise him down. Dude, if TNC weren't tilted already based off of their previous BO5 and based off of game 1, they're definitely now. Sam H is having a great time. He got all the CS in the world. Doesn't really have to worry about Ice killing him really ever. Even if you skewer an axe into the tower, okay, missed that one, my bad, guys. Even if you skewer an axe into a tower, like, that doesn't guarantee a kill because of the extra armor from Berserker's Call. So, Ice really doesn't have much game here. He'll be able to Shockwave and get CS, but this is definitely going to be a 1 lane from TNC, but this is going to be really expensive. Moon trying to go hard onto the SF, does kill him off and takes out a couple of his souls here. And that is very nice for Cuckoo in kind of the short term, but Moon being able to get that kill onto Cuckoo and just shut the door in his face. That's just like insult to injury right now. Obviously, Cuckoo is still going to be able to spam out that lightning, but Magic Wand now picked up from the Shadow Fiend means that every single cast of that Arc Lightning to CS is going to be hurting them quite a bit. Raven now deep into the trees. They will get hit with the holding missile, but Raven now completely trapped off. Tims has got to walk around as well, and Spectre can walk right over. Wow, another interaction I just did not think of. Mushi doesn't give a shit about shards, so you can shard off Mushi, and he can just dagger right over them. Man, these corner cases, Cuckoo v Moon. I come to a head here. Moon's taking some pretty big hits from the lightning, but we're level 2 right now. Over in bot land, missile coming in towards the Magnus. One spin from Sam H and a skewer out. We'll get Ice out to safety. Blink. Sam H still wants this. He still wants this, dude. He's going in. He shouldn't have gone in. That was really pointless. Moon is going down. He's dead, man. He's actually trapped. Tim's actually just body blocked him and trapped him. Raise on the Cuckoo. Needed one more. Again, Shadow Fiend over in mid lane is very abusable by Bounty Hunter and somewhat abusable by Zeus as well when you don't mess up and get yourself killed. On Shadow Fiend once again cutting down his souls. This price though is so high. Mushi 1, 0, and 3. Who's been getting these kills? Looks like Ninja Boogie mostly. Level 3 on the Bane, boots on him. But Mushi, their efforts to contest his farm have been so far an utter failure. They've actually accelerated his farm. So Mushi is going to be playing, looks like a pretty normal Spectre game. Sam H thinking perhaps about going back up towards that top lane. Ninja Boogie is going to see him coming. Oh, he's stalking him. If Sam H tries to go for this camp, Hellbears do so much damage right now. Looks like he can't quite get it. He'll put him to sleep. Ninja Boogie is gonna, just make sure the camp isn't stacked up or anything like that. Just messing with the axe. Tim's not here to respond. But so far, SF, very clean lane. Mushi, very, very clean lane. For TNC, they kind of need to keep killing off this SF. They don't really have many other options here.
By Zeus.
Bounty Hunter, level 2. He's roaming around, but he's not really able to cause as much havoc as, say, this Tusk. Although 1437 does have level 2 Glimpse. Bring him right back over here, where there's going to be nothing, because there's a snowball to counter. Tusk, ladies and gentlemen, has some of the jankiest interactions of all time. Sometimes you just need some snowball action, though. Sam H level 5 now arriving into this lane, going up against the Spectre. And this is about what I expected happened previously, except with more spins. There we go, there's some spins, and Mushi's already getting destroyed by it. But to sleep though, they need a third hero here if they're actually going to kill off this axe. He doesn't have the call, but he does have 10 stick charges. and the raindrop, so that dagger did absolutely nothing. Jabs is coming in. Doesn't have the most damage versus Sandmace, but will be able to wall him off. 40 armor goes up from the axe. Doesn't last that long. He does not have his dunk either. Now surrounded, snowballed, and eventually killed off by Mushi. Now grabs his phase boots, so axe maybe going a little bit too ham. Speaking of going ham, glimpse back on the Ice Ice Ice. He, I guess, tried to do some creep pulling shenanigans on bot here. Got punished and dropped. TNC, they get something. Get Raven those isolated heroes, and with level 3 Rocket Barrage, he can buzz them down like nobody's business. But up against a whole mess of Mineski heroes with a lower level Rocket Barrage, let me tell you, Rocket Barrage seems like a pretty terrible spell when you're splitting it between 3 heroes. Even though it still technically does all its damage, it just doesn't seem that good. Moon backing up with Ninja Boogie, maybe looking for a smoke play. Salve is going to get most of the regeneration, but still with the double damage rune, Tim's going to crash in hard. Requiem attempted here from Moon. They're just going to turn around and raise him to death. Now the Haunt comes in onto Cuckoo with jabs rolling in as well. The Zeus has no mana, and he's going to go down in a corner by himself. Feels bad, man. Killing off Moon. Again, that is a very high priority here for TNC, but every single time they do it, it costs them something. Like a death on the top lane, or in this case, 2 deaths over in mid. Mushi getting his hands a little bit dirty here. 1,300 gold for the Spectre. Shadow Fiend. Dude, raises, you don't want to underestimate the power of Shadow Raise nowadays. It will, and has already, destroyed TNC. Now, this is what something that they can do. Isolate Mushi, and start dropping bombs on him. He is now trapped, but Moon is just charging in for 1437. Ninja Boogie and jabs also here. Cuckoo trying to do what he can. Thunder God's Wrath failing to go off. I don't think that would have killed off the Spectre anyway. And now Tim's raised down again as the axe is put to sleep. That is going to delay him for a little while. But with Gyrocopter coming in, they'll buzz down Ninja Boogie, dunk him. There goes his head, now looking for jabs. And he will shard off the passageway. Tusk, ladies and gentlemen. A very fair and balanced hero. How much damage is... It's like 270, 225, yeah, okay. 225 with Spectre having 225 HP, obviously doesn't get the kill. What build the Spectre wants to go for. So far, maxing out the Spectral Dagger. And now that's done. Honestly, this is one of the first Spectres I've seen. I think Immortal just played it yesterday. I was kind of watching that game on the side, but Mushi comes in with a dust, and oh my god, that Shockwave did some damage. Spectre is honestly a hero that just does well with any item. Like, you can get an SNY on Spectre and actually just destroy everyone. It's kind of silly how good she does with all these different items. I wonder if this is just going to be a madness build-up, though. Ice once again. I want to say doing the exact same thing he did before. Looking for the RP, but there's... Well, he's actually going to land onto 2. And then try to juke away. Skewer out. Ice is not going to get called. Mushi will get called instead. Still, 1437 has that glimpse. Mushi, though, in a lot of trouble. Up against 4 heroes. He's going to get bolted to hell. And he's going to go down. They do save the Magnus, but I'm not really sure if that's a great plan there to trade your Spectre for the Magnus's life. That's Bane's job, man. Tim's walks into a Shockwave. There is this one dire sentry here, and things are out for it. So Tim's with the read. Gonna clear that one out later on. Jabs, though, well, looks like he was able to dodge that call down. Does he have anything else? No, not quite. Although there is a Shadow Fiend who's gonna miss his first raise, land his second raise, land his third raise. That's fine. Why land all 3 raises when you can just land 2 and get the kill anyway, right? He does have that spell amp talent right now, so got ourselves some... How much total spell amp does he have from intelligence and everything like that? 3.3, so 13.3%, I think. I think it just is additive. It's okay. I don't know... I actually... Man, I asked myself this in a previous cast, and I didn't look it up afterwards. I wonder if this bonus damage per stack is also hit with spell amp. I think it is. So it's like if you hit someone with the second raise, it's 380 damage, and then that whole thing gets spell amped instead of 300 plus spell amp plus bonus per stack. I actually have no clue, and it's not like a gigantic amount, that 3%, but hey, 10% hitting for 88 plus instead of just 80 plus. You know, it does add up. Ice is still going ham on this bottom lane. Looks like he's got a ring of health. He's quick bot. Alright, so he's gonna go... I was thinking, like, is he gonna go for another Hand of Midas? What's going on over in mid lane? Cuckoo. He's gonna get hit with the snowball. 1 raise, 2 raise, and a brain sap. 1437 coming in fast, but not fast enough. Bane at this point has level 6. Tusk is level 6 as well with the Walrus Punch. Has himself those arcane boots, and he is able to really mess up 1437 now. So is the Bane. They're gonna wander around. Sam H grabbed himself a fast blink. He's the only hero that is going to have a really great game here for TNC, I would expect. Everyone else needs a little bit more time to kind of stabilize their situation. But a Blink Dagger on Axe, that is the type of item that can just straight win you games if you find your opening, such as a whole bunch of heroes clustered up in the middle of nowhere. Unfortunately, fortunately they do have the Static Storm. 1437 does have level 6. They will see Ice. Sam H gonna hunger him. Can Blink Call, but there's not really much of a point right now. They need a little bit of backup. They're gonna drag him back towards the Disruptor, but not back far enough. And now the backup's coming in. Ninja Boogie's gonna grab the Disruptor with the spooky hands, kill him off. Jab's gonna claim it because he's a kill-stealing type of player, I guess. Sam H on the run. Mushi is not gonna haunt towards him. He's gonna haunt instead towards Raven and Cuckoo, as it will be Moon charging in with the drums popped. Raven will pop some drum charges of his own. Cuckoo, shards, not gonna connect. Here comes the Axe Call onto 2. Call down is there. Nightmare gonna be juggled every which way. Now the Snowball will block the rest of that follow-up. They're gonna go straight in towards the Ancients. Moon in the corner is gonna Requiem. No, that was actually just his Death Requiem. He didn't get it off. Now Ninja Boogie in a lot of trouble along with Jabs. Shuriken will get the kill. Jabs will jump himself down to the low ground, it looks like, and now be on the run. Centaur in the way as the Helm of the Dominator picked up again from Ice. Second time we've seen this build on the mag. He's just gonna try to stall out here. Get him out to safety. Shards will capture? No, that's not tight. Sam H, though, landing that combo, killing off 2, including that crucial SF kill, before he's able to get that regular Requiem cast off. Alright, wait, let me... to the plus 80. Some people are, I don't know. I'd like to use my first lifeline and pull the audience, Regis. I don't think he hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire anymore. I don't even know if that show's still on the air. Probably with some nobody that no one cares about. Nice call down. Man, that's the combo. That's the power of the Axe right now. Not exactly like you using that Blink Dagger for damage, just to make sure that the enemies are held there, so that the call down can come in, so that the Static Storm can come in. It was very late, so a Static Storm definitely would have gotten those kills a lot faster. But either way, showing TNC do have some life right now. Madness is up on the Spectre, and 1437 hit with the shards, walling him off. Does drop a Static Storm, and Tusk is going to get glimpsed out to safety, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He can't do anything there anyway. 1437 just going to get jacked up in the middle of nowhere. Static Storm being pulled out. Not the highest cooldown in the world, but it is still a free ultimate they're able to get. Oh, they'll get Mushi, though. Speaking of free ultimates, that might just be a little bit better. Is Spectre worth more than a Static Storm? I would say so. That was a track kill from Tim's as well. I believe his first one. The tower is going to be dropped over in the mid lane in the meantime. Mushi with this Mask of Madness, kind of reliant on that Magnus in order to really give him some fighting power. Mask of Madness, we usually see it on heroes that have some way of already amplifying their farm. Heroes like Medusa obviously get it all the time because they have split shot. Oh, did you really just not see him? Okay, I guess he just walked right by. Ice is on the run now. Glimpse was already used, though so was Skewer. He's on his ass as the backup is coming in spades. Sam H and Raven. Oh, he snipes 1437 with the shockwave. So he gets something before he goes down. RP onto 3 with the haunt coming in. Ice has the shockwave. He's gonna go down, but gets 3 kills for the team. As Mushi respawns in, doesn't even have the empower, but cleaves through him anyway with the help of jabs. Ice, Magnus, and the Helm of the Dominator, guys. It gives you 5 attack speed, apparently. That doesn't seem right. What? Okay, but it's the fact that it gives you 8 health regen. Like, it's very easy to underestimate health regen, but sometimes it just gives you just enough. And Mushi swooping in, who actually got all those kills. Looks like Mushi got 1, and Mushi got 2, and Ice got 2. Under God's Wrath going out now, giving him a little bit of vision, looking for someone to glimpse back. Can't find anyone, though. Courier up in the high ground. Run, little dog. Oh, it's gonna go down. But you're not gonna get away with that for free, Bounty Hunter. You don't just kill the dog from whatever that game is called. I've actually never played it. I heard it is very beautiful. I know she's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. She has a sword thing, and that's all. She has a sword on her back. The dog. We're learning all sorts of stuff here, guys. What is her name? It starts with an A, I think. I don't freaking know, man. S and Y, pretty standard build up here, as far as SFs are concerned. Despite the deaths, still easily on top of the net worth chart. I mean, every single time he dies, he just respawns immediately and gets a kill. Mushi is gonna go for S and Y. I was not expecting this particular build from the Spectre. But again, with Empower, it doesn't really mean... with Empower, you can go for really any build you want. Hell, as Spectre, you can go for whatever build you want. But Empower just ensures that you always have just super high damage output. So you can go for these kind of more bulky, not quite pure carry items. I mean, Radiance isn't bad here. It's certainly never going to be bad on Spectre, but he actually can afford a Sanjin Yashin. Keep in mind, Radiance damage, the way it works is that the way the item works is that it gives you that flat damage, and Empower gives you separate flat damage, whereas Sanjin Yasha damage that it gives you, as far as the agility is concerned, is amplified by Empower, so you kind of get more extra value here by going for stat items in the Spectre. Butterfly, Eye of Scotty, those type of items perhaps. A little more priority here for Mushi, and Raven, gripped up. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Raven is dead. Backup is right around the corner, but way too far. Got a sigil flying out. Axe will TP out. Looks like everyone will be fine. Dude, this siege creep, though. This siege creep. Cardi is out for blood. Someone will ping the stack. It was either yellow or Isis Ice. I cannot tell. The colors are too similar. I'm pretty sure, though, Mineski can just swoop in and steal this stack. It's not like an absolute necessity that TNC get this, but at this point, being 7k behind, they kind of need all the gold they can get. Amaterasu. Yeah, I was close. I said it started with an A, and I was correct. So I am not wrong. Yes. My dream in life to be not wrong. Mission success. Still Haunt is up. Spectre actually gonna go for a BKB next. Very defensive build here from the Spectre outside of this Mask of Madness, of course. Again, thank you, Magnus and Power Synergy is able to do Spectre things. Again, we haven't really seen this hero a lot as of late, but still you have this split push flexibility. Put 4 heroes in one lane, put the Spectre in another, kind of like an Aya would behave. And then just wait. Farm with the jungle as safe as you can be. If you get jumped by 5 heroes, yeah, you die. But your team also is able to just push immediately afterwards. So every single time you die, you will get some structural damage in exchange. It's not nothing. It really forces TNC to commit to fights. And this is exactly what they're doing. They're going to smoke in and commit to a play. The worst thing you do in this scenario as TNC is just kind of waffle around and be unsure of what you're doing. Just gotta take it in the direction. It may not be the best direction. It may end up screwing you over, but you just gotta do it anyway. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, although maybe that's a time where you should have let your dreams be dreams. Jazz once again. Oh, gonna fail to jump to the high ground, but the grip goes off onto the axe, and the dragon right back out of the call down as well. Keeping themselves safe. Here come the Haunt Illusions. Spectre get right on top of 1437. Slay him immediately. They're taking a lot of damage. He's tracked him as well. Everyone's dropping very low, but no one's actually dying. on the TNC squad. They do dust up. Does that hit onto the bounty hunter? It does. Snowball's going towards Raven, and Jabs may have gone a little too far, but here comes the RP. Onto 2. Here comes the raises to follow up. There goes one. There goes the other. The final hero sleeping in the corner. Cuckoo, wake up. Your team is dead. He is going to be able to not cast really anything. Just gets obliterated by the skewer. Walrus punch to heaven. Back where Zeus belongs, I suppose. But Mineski, perfect fighting for them. That grip onto the axe first thing. That skewer out of the call down AoE. 100% dodging it. Mushi slays the disruptor. And then Ice comes in with the RP afterwards. Dude, if you get script fights, that will be exactly what it looks like. Mineski dropped low on all of their heroes, but they don't die on any of them. And that means they'll get a full team wipe, 5-0, and walk away with the Roshan, and of course Aegis on Moon. Mushi should have his BKB soon, if not now. Yeah, very soon, in fact. And hey, look at that. They have a shrine to juice back up to full HP. What does Moon have? Gonna go for a BKB on top of what he already has. Magnus, it almost doesn't matter what he has. He has the Blink Dagger after that Helmet of the Dominator. Does he really need anything else in this entire game? Not really. But he's gonna get a Shadow Blade to get that ease of initiation. I think Raven is able to clear out this stack. For this gyrocopter with only 7k net worth, this is an absolute necessity. You can see he's going to go for SNY of his own. Oh, grip though onto the bounty, punch into oblivion. Dual Scepter will dodge a snowball, but there are 3 raises with Cuckoo's name on it. Maybe just 2 actually. The static storm does come up. Cuckoo Thunder God's Wrath and the call on the isolated Bane will get the kill. But on a Bane, who cares? Bane is completely okay with that. Ninja Boogie is completely okay with that. He's worth so little. Not, no offense, Ninja Boogie. Hearts for you. But they are more than okay giving away their Bane. Because the Bounty Hunter is actually worth more. So that 1-for-1 trade, I don't think the Bane was tracked or anything like that. So there's just a flat win there for Mineski again. As if it even matters. Double BKB. Are these guys just going to still get like the same items? I could see either of these 2 guys going for Eye of Scotty or Butterfly. The Shadow Fiend, usually we see like a little bit of mixed casting mixed in here. Like at this point, it'll be about when they try to go for that Ethereal Blade. You're pushing towards that level 25 mark very quickly. But hell, you know what? You have Empower on your team. Maybe you just want to right-click things. Oh, hello. Spectre going for a Sacred Relic item. Not out of the ordinary. Sacred Relic with a Helm of Iron Will. And you maybe got a Nullifier going. It doesn't nullify all that much. I mean, it silences items like Yule Scepter and whatnot. Interesting. Let's see if he actually commits to that. Oh, smoke. 1437. Careful. Ice is invisible. Oh, he's gonna grab him. Dude, we saw so many of those type of plays from Ice when he was playing that off-lane Tiny. And hey, just drag someone in. Magnus is suddenly Pudge. Works out, man. Moon gonna get to work on this tower. The spam from the Zeus is going to add up very quickly, so this isn't really something that's super sustainable as far as the push in and of itself is concerned. But really, there's no risk as long as they try really hard to avoid fights, and it's super easy to avoid fights. Just make sure you're out of range of the axe, have vision of him, and make sure that the disruptor is dead. Or, oh, RP onto 2, come right back into the raises. Even Haunt used there. Are they going to go in for more? And they will. Mushi is going to dagger the top racks. That doesn't do any damage, bro. He's going to get called and glows back, but the grip goes off onto the axe and he will be obliterated. But Mushi taking a lot of damage. Well, will BKB and try to run away? No. We'll get tagged by something and dropped. The Aegis, keep in mind, is on the Shadow Fiend. That's going to be Mushi down with no Haunt. So this is... Oh, they get another grab onto Raven. Dude, Ice is on fire this game. Really, everyone from Mineski is on fire. Like Ninja Boogie with these grips, almost every single one I feel has been run out to the end of its duration. Moon's been landing all the raises. Jab's been doing Tusk things. And then Mushi's been here in this game as well. He's playing as Spectre. Ninja Boogie's gonna get glimpsed back. He will have a Nightmare for himself. Unfortunately, you can't deny yourself anymore with Nightmare. That kind of sucks. I feel like that was a cool little mechanic there for Bane they got rid of. He'll be picked off. That's a track kill. for the bounty hunter, but you can see this guy is dirt poor. By this time, 25 minutes in, you at least want to have one of those medallions on top of your urn, if not that full soul vessel. I think most of the time people go urn, medallion vessel, spirit vessel, not soul vessel. I mean, I don't think the sequencing really matters all that much, unless you're going up against like really heavy healing heroes. But yeah, it's just not there yet. Tim's just has not been able to get much track gold because TNC as a whole have not been able to get many kills, period. Pressure orb next on Ice Ice Ice. You thought it was bad, now man, it's gonna get worse. What do we have on the SF? Some lifesteal. Interesting. Moon is gonna go for a little more of an old school Shadow Fiend item build with the new school Shadow Fiend talent build. MH does see Mushi. Tim's coming in as well, but Ice 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 is stalking the invisible bounty hunter. We got traps upon traps here. Mushi's gonna get called in on, but there's a surprise. Oh, RP canceled by the Thunder God's Wrath. Maybe they can make something happen. No, not with Ninja Boogie here. Again, this dude has been absolutely everywhere. Tim's now on the way out. Mushi is without True Sight, so I don't really know what they're trying to do. They do see him again with the sentry. Do they have one more? Tim's, don't move. Don't move. Okay, move. You should probably move. Too late, you're dead. Well, I mean, if you do move, then you see the dagger path thing move around, and then it's very obvious where you are. They take down a handful of heroes on bottom. They do pull out the RP, but it's Lord Punch. Jump in with the haunt onto Cuckoo, I would imagine. Static Storm does go up trying to protect him. Where does the Spectre actually land? Nowhere. Haunt into no commitment with the reality. That's fine. I don't think there was a good opportunity there anyway. Ice Ice Ice. We'll have a refresher orb soon. Moon gonna go, yeah, straight lifesteal. I guess it's not going to be an Ethereal Blade game. I wonder if, I mean, Satanic does have an activatable ability. I wonder if you still get the cooldown reduction and try to reduce the cooldown on Unholy Rage. I mean, you still get it for the raises, I'm pretty sure. But damage per soul, it looks like if this is going to be the game where someone picks up damage per soul, it'll be when you do have Empower, when you do have a Satanic. I don't know, 40% CDR is so ridiculously stupid. I don't think there's any scenario where you skip that. Still have a shrine to kill. Ice Ice Ice's empowered siege creep is going to start getting to work here. Dude, look at this damage on the people as Moon is dying. Why am I watching stupid catapults? God damn it. Okay, Ninja Boogie. I think he's maybe fine. There's a Blink Dagger on Sam H. Battle Hunger and a Yule Scepter, so he's gonna land right into a call. Ice 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 does have the initiation potential here, but really no point in doing so. If they had a Haunt, I would say maybe they would go in for that one, but deciding not to. I mean, you got Mushi farming on top side anyway, so you're losing a handful of heroes. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that Mineski are going to be happy about, but it's not like those losses are going to get TNC immediately back into the game. They need several more of those if that's going to happen.
Structures are fortified.
Oh damn, you guys are right. We almost had a 14 to 37 kill score. That would have been sweet. Gabs is in a little bit of trouble here. Shards go out. Tim's now pushing forward to scout. Ice 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 though, chilling in the invis. Tim's is going to see the Magnus. Magnus does have a skewer, but Cuckoo's right on his ass. There's the Yule Scepter. That would have otherwise canceled the skewer, so now he's going to skewer in straight to the axe. He does get called in on and should be dropping here. Where's the dunk? He's in the shrine. Sam H, he doesn't have dunk. Did he just miss it? Okay, that did not seem right, but they still get 2 kills. Now Tim's looking for Ice Ice, but not gonna happen just yet. Walrus Punch, and he's saved. Don't die to the birds. Dude, if you do that, like, all the respect from all these plays, like, it's just gone. Alright, he's fine. Magnus is okay. And for Mineski, they swoop in, take 3 kills, and we'll kind of 100% nullify that last fight where they lost that SF. And hey, look at that, Roshan's back up. He's got the cheese, he's got the Aegis. Mushi does have that nullifier. Trying to... What are you really looking to mute here? I'm not really sure if I like Nullifier here. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Mushi doesn't know what he's doing, but I don't really see the value. Someone's going to have to explain to my pathetic NA mind how this is a great item right now. It's expensive as hell. Oh, run, Courier! Oh no! There's no Blink Dagger on ice. Can't get him. It's okay. It gives you a lot of damage. It does give you that, like, slow effect, whatever it's called. So, slowed by 100% for 0.4 seconds. That's the one I'm talking about. Right now, Mineski. So far, no racks taken, but Satanic right around the corner for the SF. With the Aegis and Cheese at the ready. And, hey, a free tier 2 tower to take with almost a 0% chance TNC are going to do anything about that. May as well swoop in and grab it. See, Spectre still actually with her team. Probably going to TP bottom and start dealing with that. There you go. And I don't know if Mineski will really get paid off by sticking around this top lane. Got Tim's on the really deep scout. Is this Vessel done yet? I don't know. This is a dire Courier. Oh no, the dog! Not again! Killed again. While I'm watching, once again, useless things happen. Snowball forward. Mushi will survive that gank attempt and turn around for Sam H. No, doesn't even need to. Ninja Boogie is gonna grab that kill.
This will do just fine.
Dude, my camera control, A+, dude. If there was a rank higher than A+, I'd be getting that one all skewered. A little bit past the Requiem. But it doesn't really matter because Raven is all alone. He tried to force staff. He didn't go anywhere. That's 2 kills. That is going to be the Requiem, RP, and Haunt. Still with the Satanic and this Aegis. SF feeling pretty comfortable right now. He is going to start getting that Unholy Rage lifesteal back. And Ice is going to go fishing. Fail this time, but hey, it doesn't matter. You still get the racks, right? Whatever works. Someone got glimpsed back. I didn't see it, but you know, that's fine. Going for second racks now. No gyro for a full minute. Wow, he is actually no, got buyback right now. So he does have the ability to return to this fight and will be willing to do so once this axe respawns. Cuckoo is doing his job, softening, poking, and prodding, dodging Magnus's. Oh, Link called. Oh, dodged by Ice. This man, he doesn't have an RP. He's gonna slowly walk into place and skewer him back. The most glacially slow gank of all time, but they got him. Forcing the buyback on the gyrocopter now as Moon's gonna push the high ground, snipe 1437. And Mushi does have that Nullifier still. You gotta watch out if you're on the front line, especially Cuckoo. You can Yules to dodge the Nullify effect. It's a slow projectile, but you cannot Yules once you are nullified. Kill the missile! Oh, the nightmare! Dude, Ninja Boogie! Everyone on Mineski are just balling out of control right now. Cuckoo, trapped by the shards a little bit. That's not clean, though. Nice. Blink RP. Only catches onto the Zeus, but he's the problem hero right now. Call down is there, but immediately he's gripped up. It's going to be canceled by a Shuriken, I think. And Raven will be able to skirt back to safety with that Force Staff, but Zeus immediately forced to buy out. Raven is trying to get a flat cannon kill. Will get it on the Shadow Fiend, but that's just the first life. They have zero control here, so Mushi's going to walk out. Now here comes the Haunt. With Mushi, he's going to nullify the Zeus, get in with those slows, and he's dead. BKB protecting that kill. Cuckoo is dead for 90. He already bought back. And that is going to be that. 2 sets of racks. Do they still have Cheese? Do they still have a Magnus who wants to fight? Yes, they do. Magnus maybe. Oh, not going to happen because of the snowball. Oh my god, this is just a clinic. Raven's going to go down. Sam H is swamped. He's dead as well. And Jabs is not even killing 1437 because he doesn't have to. What a good guy. He's, never mind, he's going to jump into the fountain and BM. Grats, once again, Mineski are going to destroy TNC. And you know what, guys?